Hi, welcome to J2EE tutorials. In the previous tutorials, we have seen how to insert data to the database. In this tutorials, we can see how to obtain records from the database. So here in this Servlet, so that is called this in the index.jsp. What happens? We got actually create new employee and display employee. So this create new employee will take me to the insert record.jsp under this display employee. So if I click on this one, it will take me to the display record.jsp, which is not available. So instead of JSP, I can go with this Servlet here. So to create a Servlet, just go for the web page. So right click on web page and go for the new and the Servlet. So here the Servlet name is supposed to be display record, or I can go for display data. Click on the next and add, finish it. So I was created with the display data dot Servlet here. Okay, so after this one, so what I need to do is I need to obtain the record from the database. So here to obtain the record from the database, so I have to go with again the database programming here. So here I can go for again a string query, and then here I can go for connection interface statement result set RES. So we can import all those things. Connection and the statement and a result set. So and I will go for database connection dbcon. So if dbcon equals to new database connection, and after this I can go for connection is equal to dbcon dot set connection statement stmt equals to connection dot create statement, and then I can go for the query equals to select star from emp. So this is my query right now, so in which I am going to select the record from the database, and after this what I need to do is I can check out with res result set. Res equals to dbcon dot get result. So here I am passing this query and connection object. So this get result is present under the database connection. So this is the get result, which will be having a string SQL and connection object. So I am passing that one over here, and so after that, so what I need to do is I need to check while res dot next, if the result set has the records. So if result set has the record, then I can go with the list here, list lst equals to new array list. So this should be array list here. I want to import this list. Again, this is array list, and I can go to this one. So I go for lst dot add. I go to add the object, that is res dot get string, that is supposed to be ID here. So I can go with the lst ID, ename, and dsg and cell. So I can go to add all the data to the lst object. So once it is added to the lst object, if the record is found, then that will be passed through the request object here. So here what I need to do is I can go for rs_data_close. So I can close this one, and then after finally, so I can go for request dispatcher. rd is equal to request dot get request dispatcher, and this request dispatcher must go to the display record dot JSP, and then rd dot, it has to be forward. So I can go to import this request dispatcher and rd dot forward. So and then here what I need to do is I need to add this request dot set attribute. That attribute is supposed to be emp data, and this object is lst. So I'm going to put this lst over here, and then lst dot, so I can go for clear. So I need to clear all the records which are available in the lst after the request has been forwarded to the display record. And then we can go to the error.jsp here in the catch statement. Error, and here so what I need to do is I need to create this display record.jsp. So go to the web page, right click and go for the new and go for the JSP. So this is supposed to be display dot, so only dot display record. Finish it. This is a JSP application, and here in this JSP what I need to do is I need to get all those records into the table over here. So I can go with the table tag here. So here it is a table, and then after this I can go with this JSP scriptlet here. The JSP scriptlet is supposed to be iterator ITR. I can go with ITR, semicolon, and go for the close of the scriptlet. So after this we have to import this iterator, java.iterator. So it should be imported here. This is called a page directory, which should be importing the java.iterator to the JSP application. So here, so after this I can go for one more scriptlet that is called iterator. Sorry, not iterator. It is list data equals to, you have to typecast this lst request dot get attribute. So you can go for request dot get attribute. That attribute is supposed to be from our display data, so that is called emp data. So here the emp data I need to go for, so emp data, and I can go for again semicolon here, and I can go for the for loop for itr is equal to data dot iterator. Then it is supposed to be itr dot has next. Then I can go with the closing of the scriptlet. So after this I can open one more scriptlet. So here the first I need to import this list. this has been imported here. Alright, has been imported with the list here. And here is semicolon is must, and then I can go with again a scriptlet. Before the scriptlet, I can go with tr tag, and I can go with again a scriptlet. So this scriptlet here, I can go with string s is equal to here lst, not lst, data dot. Here it is about data. So it is supposed to be string itr dot next, and then I can close this, and then I can go with the tag td here. I'll close the td and say copy this, paste, and paste this 4 times, and then we can go for our JSP expression here. So that is yes. So this is something like this, and alright. So here what I need to do is I can go for equals to itr dot next. Is also same, itr dot next, itr dot next. So this is what actually we have to do here. And then I can go with one more td. So that will be input type equals to submit. I'm gonna go with submit, and value equals to edit, and then here, and its ID is supposed to be, so I can go with again a JavaScript, again a JSP expression here. So that is supposed to be yes here. Close this one. The next thing is close this and finish it. This has to be an expression. So I can go instead of this one. So this is not necessary. I can go for the name that is called edit, and here I can go with onClick method. So onClick method of the JavaScript. So onClick, so what I need to do is edit record. So edit record. So I can put the JSP expression over here equals to, so that is called yes. That's it. This is even better than that one. And copy this and paste it. So this is supposed to be, this is a record itself, and this is supposed to be a delete, and here the value is supposed to be delete, and here the name is delete, and again this is input type is equal to this one. So then, so what we need to do is I can put this in the scriptlet. So this has been finished right now. So here I can close this one, this tr tag. So this finishes this display record.jsp, and then go for this display record here. So we have the record obtained from the database, and then let's see the output. What is the output here? So here just click on the display employee. So I got display records.jsp which is not available. So just click on this one. So this is display records. This is display records.jsp. Just go for the index.jsp. So here it should not go to the display records.jsp. It has to go to the display record. So this servlet, and then servlet obtain the. So this is the display data. So this is called a servlet, and then servlet obtain the data from the database and return that to the LST object, and that LST object will be sent with the attribute, sent as an attribute with the request dispatcher OD object and forward request to the display record. So this display record will be displayed over here after that one. So just run this. I got the output here. So go for the display records. So right, I got the output. So this is how the records has been displayed. So each row will be having edit, delete, and here what is the logic is I will explain you. So here the display record and display data. So here in this one, so first thing I can go with the display record. Here I can go. This is supposed to be align equals to center, border equals to 1px. I can go. So this is width equals to 80%. So here in this one display data, what happens when the index.jsp is executing the result. So when I click on display employees, that is that takes me to the display data. So that display data will be having the code something like this, where we have created the connection object, statement, result set, and database connection. So after establishing the complete database connection, so here the query is supposed to be select star from employee. So when the select star from employee is given here, that will be passed to the get result, that will go to the database connection, that is called get result. So after this result, so that SQL and connection will be passed out from this display data here. So that database connection will what actually it will do, it will create a statement object with the connection object and result set stmt.execute query. That result set will be returned to you. The result set is nothing but the rows obtained from the database. So that result set will be returned to the display data, and after returning that result set, if result set will be having the record, so what we will do, so we are adding that result set data to the list object, that is called list is equal to new array list. That list object will be added with the record, so that is called ID, name, designation, and salary. And after adding all those things, we are closing the result set object, and then after, so we are clearing the after closing this result set object, so we are passing that list object to the requested set attribute, and its name is emp data, and that request dispatcher will pass it to the display record.jsp, and then record has been request has been forwarded here, and LST has been cleared, and out close is also done here. So, and in display record, what happens, we got actually a JSP scriptlet here and also JSP expression over here. So JSP scriptlet is nothing but it is used to declare the variable here. That's the iterator right here, and that will be imported over here, and this is called a page directive. So here the iterator, so list data is equal to, it will be typecasted into list requested get attribute emp data. This is nothing but a list here. So that can be typecasted in list, and then iterator is equal to data dot iterator. So we are iterating the data record which are available under the ITR object right now. So which are available under the data object right now, and that is stored to the iterator, and the iterator dot has next. It means the data will be having. Then we can, the very first data, that is called the ID, that ID will be set to the yes object, yes, that is called string object, yes, and then S will be printed here, and we are printing with a for record, and for each row, so this is called a row, obtaining columns here. For each row we are creating an input type submit and value is equal to edit and name is equal to edit, and edit record the ID. If suppose the first record is rendering here, what happens? The ID is supposed to be 100, and for the submit and value delete and name delete and on click delete record is supposed to be again 100 here. So for the first row, both the edit record and delete record parameters will be 100, and for the second record, the both parameters will be 101, and for the third 102, something like this. Okay, so it will keep continued, and then here what happens? The float bracket is closed here with using the scriptlet. So this is how the data has been rendered onto the screen. So once again we can see the output here. So this is go to the display record. So we got the record right over here. So if I go for one more record, create new employee, I can go for one more employee. So I can go for the name of the employee. So I can submit this. So once I submitted, so that record has been updated. Go for the display record. So this, I got that record updated over here. So if I click on edit and delete, it has to take me to the edit option with this record. If I click on delete, it has to be, this record has to be deleted, whatever the record that I will click. So we can, in the next tutorial we can see how to edit and to delete these records. So thanks for watching.